All right, let's get started on the Rudolph panel. We are going to begin with the antlers. So we're gonna make a right antler and a left antler, and they're pretty much the same pattern, but there's a little bit of a reversal just so they can fit on facing each other like this. So let's jump into that and then we'll work on the other embellishments. So with your kind of cream colored yarn, we are going to go ahead and chain 17. I'm using my size H crochet hook. So I made a slip knot, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Then we're going to do 1 single crochet in the second chain from hook. Okay. And then we're going to continue with single crochets until the end of this chain. Okay, here we are at the end. Okay, so you have 16 single crochets, and then we're going to chain 1 and turn. Okay, just get some more yarn. Second row, you're just going to do the same thing, single crochet in each stitch across. Okay, chain 1, turn. All right, now we're gonna do 1 single crochet in each of the first 5 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go ahead and skip 2 stitches. All right, and then we're going to do 7 double crochets all in 1 stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Now we're going to skip the next 2 stitches. 1, 2. And then in the next stitch, we're going to make 1 single crochet. Right, there's kind of your first little antler bump. And then we're gonna skip 2 stitches and we're gonna make 8 double crochets all in 1 stitch. Okay, so skip 2, now 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Okay, so we're gonna skip these last 2, and we're gonna go ahead and just start single crocheting along these edges. So you're gonna single crochet around this edge, and the bottom edge, and we're just going to join to our first single crochet. Okay, we're just here along the bottom edge, joining to my first single crochet, and we have our first antler made. Okay, so we're working on our second antler, and you are going to start with the first 2 rows just like your first antler. So all we have is 2 rows of single crochet stitches with a count of 16 across. So I chained 1, I turned, we're starting on our 3rd row, and so we're going to skip the first 2 stitches, skip the first 2, and then we're going to make 8 double crochets in the next. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to skip 2 stitches. We're going to single crochet in the next. Right? There's your first little antler hump there. We're going to skip 2 stitches. We're going to make 7 double crochets all in the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. And then we're going to skip 2 stitches and 1 single crochet in each of the last. All right. Now we're not going to turn our work, and we're just going to make a round of single crochets evenly along these edges. Okay, and just join here to kind of that first, well, one more. Join here to that first spot. All right, now we have our other antler completed. All right, let's go ahead and work on the ear. I'm only going to show 1 on camera, but you will be making 2. So we're going to start with our brown yarn, our H hook, and we are going to make a slip knot. Then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are going to go ahead and make 1 single crochet in the second chain from hook. And in each of the chains until the end. Okay. Chain 1 and turn. All right. We're going to do 2 single crochets in the first stitch. And then we're going to make 1 single crochet in the next 2. And then 2 single crochets in the last stitch. All right, chain 1 and turn. Then we're going to do 2 single crochets in the first. We're just doing some increases here on the edge. And then 1 single crochet in the next 4. So that was 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 single crochets in the last. Chain 1 and turn. Okay, so now we are going to make just rows of single crochets until you get to the 8th row. So go ahead and just make single crochets all the way across, and I'm going to meet you at the end of the 8th row, and we will start on the 9th together. All right, here we are at the starting on our 9th row. Your ear should look like this so far. We're gonna go ahead and make a single crochet decrease over the first 2 stitches. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. You should have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over to make a single crochet decrease. Now we're going to go ahead and single crochet in the next 4. And go ahead and make that single crochet decrease over the last 2. Chain 1, turn. For the 10th row, we're going to do the single crochet decrease again over the first 2. Single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Single crochet decrease over the last 2. Chain 1, turn. All right. We're going to make 2 single crochet decreases for our last row. All right, do not turn. We're going to work single crochets evenly around the entire ear, and we'll just join back up here when we're done. Okay, there we have it. We have our cute ear. Go ahead, clip off your yarn. You'll want to make 1 more of these, and then you'll have your ears complete. All right, let's get started on the eyes. You are going to want to make 2. I'm going to show you how to make 1 on camera. The second one's just going to be exactly like the first. We're going to start with our black yarn. We're going to make a magic loop, and we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to make 8 single crochets in our loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, pull tight and join to your first single crochet. Chain 1 and make 2 single crochets in each stitch around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I get it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, we're going to join to our first, but at this point we're going to add in our white yarn. Let me find the end to my white yarn. So I like to just join it right in. All right, we're going to chain 1. We're going to make 2 single crochets in the first 4 stitches. Okay, 2 half double crochets in the next. Double crochet and then 2 double crochets in the next 6. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now we're going to make 2 half double crochets in the next, 2 single crochets in your last 4 stitches. All right, we're gonna slip stitch to join, pull tight, Clip off ends. You're probably going to want to leave a long tail on the white. And there you have your eye. I like to put the bigger part at the top like that. Okay, make 2 of those and you're done. All right, let's make Rudolph's nose. This is pretty simple. It's just a simple circle. We're gonna use our red yarn. We're gonna do our magic loop, chain 1, and make 10 single crochets on this loop. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pull tight. We're gonna join to that first single crochet, and you're gonna make 2 single crochets in each stitch around, and that will be your last round of the nose. Just 2 single crochets in each stitch for a total of 20. Okay, that's our last one. Join. Okay, flip off your yarn, and here we have your little round nose. All right, let's do the snout. And for that, we're gonna go back to using our cream colored yarn, same as the antlers. And again, we are gonna start with a magic loop, and then we're gonna chain 1. So magic loop, chain 1, and make 10 single crochets in the loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pull tight. Let's see, join to your first single crochet, chain 1. Round 2, we are going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch around. So just 2 single crochets. Okay, now we're going to join to that first single crochet, chain 1, and then we're going to go for round 3. We're going to make 2 single crochets in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the next, 2 single crochets, and then 1 single crochet all the way around. Okay, join to your first single crochet, chain 1. 4th round, we're going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch around. Okay, should have a total of 30 single crochets. Join to that first, chain 1, Right, 5th round, we are going to make 2 single crochets in the first stitch and 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 2 single crochets in the first, 1, and then another 1 in the next. Repeat around. So 2 single crochets, 1 and 1. 2 single crochets, 1 and 1. All the way around. Oop. Sorry, guys. Right, 2 single crochets and then 1 and another 1. That brings you to the end. Join, chain 1. All right, we're going to do another increase row. For this one, we're going to do 2 single crochets in the first and 1 single crochet in the next 3. Oh, I keep losing my yarn. 2, 3. Okay. So 2 single crochets and then 1, 2, and 3. 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 3. 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and the last. Let's join to this first single crochet. All right, and for the last round, you're going to start with a chain 2. You're going to make a double crochet in the first 15. 2, 3, 4, 5. 11, 13, 14, 15. Just count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Half double crochet in the next stitch, and then single crochet in the next 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Half double crochet in the next, and you're going to end with 15 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We are just going to join. Okay, we're going to fasten this off, leaving a long tail. Now, I just want to show you guys real quick. See where your join is? You're gonna, when you're stitching this on to the blanket, this is a good spot to place the nose. So it covers up that little joining seam right there, just like that. And then if you want, you could add a little smile with your black yarn and a tapestry needle. I'm just working under this second round right here, and you could make the smile big or small or whatever you want. So just follow kind of the edges of your rounds. Makes for a cute smile. So back through here, and that's it. It'll go like this. And you're done. Okay, the last part of the Rudolph panel is the collar, and we're gonna go ahead and start with our red yarn. You're gonna chain 34, but chain pretty tightly, or just make sure it's not too loose, because the tighter stitches is what makes the curve of the collar. So we're gonna go ahead and make a slip knot, and then we're gonna chain 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. Okay, and then we are gonna make a double crochet in the third chain from hook and the rest of the way down the chain. So we have second chain, first chain, second chain, and then third chain from hook. Go ahead and make your double crochet and then continue along down your chain, making double crochet stitches. Okay, there we are at the end. You're going to chain 2, you're going to turn. Super easy. We're just going to make a double crochet in each stitch across, and then you're done. Okay, here's the last one. Turn it this way because this was your starting chain. See how it curves nicely? Your collar part is done. The only thing you will need to add are these cute little bells. using, these are just very small circles, using your yellow yarn. It's the same as the first round of your nose. So I don't think I need to show that on camera. You guys got this. It's just a magic loop with 10 single crochets, and then you'll stitch 3 of those right onto the collar. Okay, here, quick tutorial on stitching your pieces onto your panels. I'm just gonna show the antlers as an example. Here's what I like to do. You're gonna lay it out, place it where you want it to go. You could even use a little pin or stitch marker or something to attach it so it doesn't move, or just kind of hold it in place. So I'll start with this antler. So I'm working right under the tops of those, let's see if I can put it here, tops of those stitches. This is where I work my tapestry needle. I'm using the long tail, and I'm doing something else while I'm doing this. If you don't want your stitches to show on the back side of the blanket, just work kind of in between the stitches of your panel. So let's just see if I can show you. So how I'm kind of working in between these stitches and under the tops of those edge stitches at the same time. Sounds more complicated than it really is. Ooh, sorry. Okay. I'll do a little bit more here. Or if I can bring it up a little bit to show you. So I'm just kind of working under there. Oop. Between those stitches. Okay, and then I'm just gonna flip this over. So see how you can't see it back here? But it's very secure on the front side. You could also absolutely make more of these cute embellishments and stitch them on both sides, whichever you want to do. So I think you guys got the hang of it. That's how you stitch your embellishments on.